God, it is chucking it down, it's windy and it's cold. Well, welcome to the channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and as you can tell, the weather is absolutely rubbish out there today, so why not tune in and we are going to do the infamous issue 48 of Build the Back to the Future Delorean. Now, I've heard a lot of stories about this issue, how long it's going to take, how infamously hard it is to do, and all that. So, yeah, I am really not looking forward to this one today, because it's going to be very fiddly, very time consuming, and it's a lot of work to do in this one. Now, the video, I'm going to try and do a non-cut video the best I can. But there might be times where I'm going to have to say, I need to, do this in my own time and take copious amounts of alcohol. The problem with that is it's 2:30 and it's way too early. So I'm going to have to try and do this without anything at all, which is going to be fun. Anyway, with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, let's get started on this one now. We have literally 29 steps to do in this issue, and I don't know how long it's going to take, but we need to bring over the dashboard and centre console that I've been working on. And what it's basically asking us to do is this wire here. It wants us to... I don't know how we're going to do this. Right, so it wants us to sort of bring it, all these wires from the radio mod. Right, so it wants us to bring it round the back of the radio and then sort of bend underneath and then out, excuse me, the back. Right, okay. Excuse me. Okay. Then it wants us to make sure that all these wires are going down and out the back. Right. Okay. Now, what I might do... Right, no, that is an actual wire. Oh dear, it's started already. Right, okay. So that's now like that. Right. So, what we need to do now is we're going to mount this to the floor. So, making sure all them wires are out the back. Making sure we don't trap any wires. We're going to try and mount this to the car. Okay, I haven't got anything caught. No, everything's all free. Right. Okay. Now we're going to be attaching this together. And we're going to be doing that with some FP screws. I've just noticed a wire that's on a bit of a snag there. So just correcting that. Excuse me, a bit of a dry mouth, so I'm just going to take a drink. Right, so with all that installed, we need to flip it over and attempt to secure this together with some FP screws. Alright, that's one in. I'm going to do my usual, try and do it in like a star pattern. It is going together nicely. Okay, that's two. Right, that one's not lining up. I'm going into the wrong hole there, actually. Okay, that's the third. And obviously the last one will be the fourth. I'm just going to make sure that all of them are nice and tight together. Without breaking a thread. Okay, so that now is the floor of the interior attached to the dashboard and centre console. So if you just give me a second, I'll be right back while I just get a drink because I've got a really dry throat. Okay, so now we've attached that, we're just going to move that to one side because this is where it starts getting fun. What we need next is we need this bit of wiring here and this little detail here. Now it's saying one smaller, one larger. I believe that's the... Oh gosh, I don't know now. Yeah, I believe that's a larger. That's a smaller down here, there. So if I just turn that so it is the magazine, we've got these wires, we've got to thread through this. So I have got some tweezers to hand, just in case we need them. So the first one he wants us to start with is one of the red ones. So we're going to go through the bottom, pull it through, and then down the other side. Right, okay, now I'm thinking it doesn't actually say how much needs to be coming out, so I'm going to try and work it out as halfway. So if I get my ruler here, so these wires are basically, don't know, we're not trained. Alright, so these wires are about 29 centimetres long. I'd say 28 centimetres, so half of 28 centimetres is 14. So we're going to move this down to about 14 centimetres. Nearly there yet? No. So about there-ish. And then we're just going to pull that out there. So let's double check that on the... a little bit more, I think. See, once I've done this one, all the other ones will size up more or less perfect. I think I need about another centimetre to go. Right. I'll try and push through another centimetre. Roughly that. And then pull. Okay. Right, so I've got that there so far. The next one is another red one. So following the same method as before. Try not getting it tangled. Right, so pop it through the bottom. See, now I've got that one in, that's locked in, all the rest will just stay the same. Okay. Can more or less see the hole. I've got to pop it out of, there we go. Okay, so that's 2 red ones done. The next is a white one. So I'll get a white one ready to go. Goodness knows how long this video is going to be. Right, the white ones don't really want to go in the hole. I don't know whether it's because the hole's too small or it's just me. Ah, right, that's gone in. So again, just pull that up. It's more or less the length of what the others are. And then out the other side. There's like 9 of these wires to do, so that's 3 of them done. Okay, next is another white one. That one went in nice and easily. And then out. Right, again. I can line it with the hole, but it doesn't help that the hole is too sort of big for it. Right, so let's try and make this hole a little bit bigger. And catch that with the tweezers. Ah, there we go. Nicely done. Okay, next colour, black. So, now this is going to be fun because it's black on black, but it's gone in more or less brilliantly. And out the other side, more or less brilliantly. Okay, then another black one. Gone in perfect. And the question is, will it go out the other side perfect? Or will I need to make the hole bigger? I feel like I'm my wife, Yorkshire Crafter, and I'm threading, doing cross stitch here. Just making that hole a little bit bigger. It doesn't help, and it's black on black. It's really, really difficult to try and see where you're going in with this one. But we're going to try. We're going to do the best we can. Right, this one really doesn't want to go down into the hole. It's supposed to. Oh, I think I nearly had it then. Damn. Oh, come on. Oh dear. Oh, I had it again then. Keeps wanting to pop out. Ah. Right. I am determined. I am not going to cut the video to do this. I am determined. Let's see if tweezers help with this one. Because I just, with it being black on a black part, it's really hard to see. I think I've got it. Yes, I got that. Right, okay. Right, so black. Now we need white. No, we don't need white. We need yellow. Yellow is next. Okay. So let's free up some yellow wires. Okay. This should be a bit easier with it being yellow. But right, okay, that one went in nice and simple. Ah, come on. Right, that's the yellow one threaded through. We need yet another yellow. Well, the yellow ones went in no problem. Okay. And lastly, it is a brown cable. Add it down now. Got it. Right, so making sure they're all pulled through nicely. I'd say the blacks are the worst cables to pull through. But they're all nicely done now. Okay, right, so that's step 10. Step 11, now we need to get all these and we need to make a twist in the end of them. So I'll do that. Okay. I've twisted on the end of them. Move some stuff out of the way and have a quick drink. Right. So what we're doing next is we're going to bring the car over because we need to put this on. Now I do believe probably going to go on something like that. With brown at the end, yes. Okay, right. But I've noticed that's quite loose. That's not a push fit connection. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of super glue to it to make it stay where it should do. I'm not going to use a lot, but after watching various videos on this, which is an absolute saviour, because obviously I didn't do this model when it first came out. So watching videos is a great help to me. Okay, so we're just going to bob that in there. I'll just hold it there for a few seconds while the super glue takes. So there we go. Right, so we've done that now. So next it wants these wires here. It wants them to sort of go around the back and out the back. Okay, so we'll do that. That's them wires doing that. Just going to get a bit of an electrical tape and just hold them in place on the back. Because yet again, watching other people's videos, I've noticed that they tend to do, you know, they want to move, if you know what I mean. Okay, so they're now doing what they should be, which I'm happy about. And then it wants these to go sort of across here, down there, and out the back. No way they're going to fit round. I mean, I measured it halfway, but it seems to be more on that side than there is on this side. No way that's going to go around the back at all. Right, okay. What I could do is I could just apply a little bit super glue and just attach them to the side here. Just to sort of hold them in place. Right, so I'm just holding them in place. They're now in place where they should be. Huh. Okay, what I might actually do though is I might just cable tie them wires up. Now, I went and got the mini cable ties from Mike Lane. So I'm just gonna, it doesn't say to do this. I think it's might be good practice just to tie them up. Right. It's brilliant that you can get hold of these mini cable ties. Problem is, they're too small. Getting them on. These are minute. How the... Right, I think I'm just going to leave that there for the moment. I mean, I do have some fishing line I could use. I don't know. I kind of got these mini cable ties for this, but they are... Ah, right, I've got that one on. Right. I've got a mini cable tie on that one. Then, what I'm going to do is where that mini cable tie is, just going to put a tiny smidgen of glue it down, and then it's sort of like a little bit of cable management. So just hold that in place for a few seconds. No, that does not want to glue down. Right, okay, I'm happy with that. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is we need wires 48C and 48D, which are these two wires here. And we're basically going to be attaching these to the car. And right, so the way it wants it is it wants it to come out at this side. Okay, now I've heard these can be the worst ones to sort of train as well. Yeah. Okay, so wants to come out of this side and more or less follow what we've previously done. But it wants us to first... Yeah, I can see why these are an absolute pain now. Okay. Right, so... Right, so we need to post that... Oh, gosh. Oh, dear. Car crash YouTube today. Do we shoot 48, he said. It'd be alright, he said. Bumming heck no. Right, okay. Right, so... Right, I think I'm happy with what I got around the back there. And I think what I'm going to do is, where these wires are coming down here, is put a little bit of super glue. And then also I can try and super glue these two on as well. Not using a lot, but I think this is just going to be the best way to do this cable management. Okay, just yeah, waiting for them to adhere. Right, I believe they're adhered, and now I'm just want to get the sort of the others as well tied down. Right, so I'm just going to hold them in position. Okay, so now I'm really happy with that, because it means that these wires won't be as much of a pain now. Like he says. Right, so let's get back on. Might be the super glue is a bit. Might be going off. So I'll try and hold that on again. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to have a little quick break while that super glue dries, and then we'll carry on with the rest of the build. Okay, we're back. Right, so the glue's had time to go sort of dry now on them bits there. Now what we need to do is we need to, by looking at the instructions, these go underneath the wires. So I don't know why we didn't put this in first, but okay. I'm doing this as the instructions say. So if the instructions say they go, look, well, the pictures say they go underneath, I'll put them underneath. Right, so what we need to do next is these wires are going to go behind these two sort of red blocks here. Now, I know some people have been popping out, so I may have to glue. I'm hoping I don't need to, but that is another option. Right, so I'll do the yellow wire first. Just trying to get all these other bits of wires away from them so they can sit more or less perfect on. Right, okay. So I'll do the yellow wire first. That's going behind these two yellow boxes. I think if we take this in stages, then it shouldn't be too bad. That's what I'm hoping for. Right, so that one now goes behind it. And we'll come up to about there-ish. Right, okay, I'm happy with that so far. And then what I might do is just dab a little bit of glue just to hold them in place as we go around the steering wheel and to the back. Oh, right, a little bit of glue. Not caking it in glue, I just want the glue to keep the wires in place, just to make life a little bit easier. You're not going to see the super glue because, like I said, the wires are going to hide that fact. but it's just to try and make life a little bit more simple with this issue. Okay, so that super glue's gone in, and then we need to bring them round here in front and basically out the other side. Right, so this is going to be possible without using any more super glue. That is the question. No, I don't think it is. I'm just trying to look at pictures of it, and I don't want them to go too far there. So suppose if I drop a little bit of super glue just to hold them there, we should be fine. That's if the other wires would stay out of the way. Okay. I have really thought about this issue, to be perfectly honest with you, on how I can do it. Right, so that's that step done. Okay, so the next wire we need is this one here, and this is going to go out the back here. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape that to some of the wires, and then it might be easier to train it. Okay, so this one is coming out here, coming round the back. Oh gosh, alright. And basically he's going to be going there. Right, okay. Right, next thing we need to do is we need to cable tie these wires together just at this point here. Oh dear, okay, so it's using these little mini cable ties again. Very fiddly. Oh, I nearly had it then and all. Right, I got it. Sorry if I'm being quiet over, but I'm just trying to concentrate on the task at hand. Okay, that one mini cable tie is in. Okay, right, so what does it want us to do next? God knows. Okay, so the next thing it wants us to do is I've done a cable tie there and look, it's just come apart. Okay, next thing it wants us to do is we need this 48F. Now this is going to be going out the back, but coming out here to go up there. Right, that mini cable tie has failed. So what I'm going to do is in a second I'm just going to stop recording and do it a completely and utterly different way, because they're not working, they're not strong enough for what we want it to do. Right, okay, so I'm going to need a cable tie for the next bit. So what I'm going to do is just stop here while I go and get my alternative. Okay, so I'm back and here is my solution. Fishing wire. Now, I'm not taking the concept of the idea, because the idea was World of Wains, and to tell you the truth, it's a really good idea. So I'm just gonna do a knot, and then another knot, and that will tie these together. I did get this washing line when I hung the Millennium Falcon a while ago. Perfect. And then all I have to do, snip and snip again, and that's all held in place. What a fantastic idea. Right, okay, so we need to do another bit with this wire coming up here, and again we need to put some we need to put in a cable tie. I was like World of Wayne on this one. I didn't like the idea of the cable ties they sent you. I'm going to try and tuck that in so it stays in place. It will stay in place in a second when I get this second fishing line in. Right. It's a shame that mini cable ties didn't work, but they're just not strong enough. It just breaks so easily. And I got them for this job. Oh well, you live and learn. Okay, that is now in place. Right, so done that. That was step 20. Okay, and we need to do another knot tie. Oh gosh. Further up. So it wants us to tie this red wire and the wire for the black and white one together. Right, okay, so we'll do this the best we can. Doesn't help when that red wire just wants to drop. I mean, not to come out of the other one. Ah! Right. Ah! Okay, try again. Right, so let's do what we did in step 20 again. Just doesn't want to play ball, this issue. Up this fishing line. Right. Okay. Patience, Mark, patience. Right, okay. That's through there. Ah, now it's come out the back. Right, I'm just going to get this tied. Nope, that doesn't want to do it. Right, I do apologise here. On this one, I am having a nightmare. Right, that red wire's back through. Right, try again. You can now see why people said it is an absolute nightmare of an issue to do. Well, I can wholeheartedly say I agree with you on that one. Not when it wants to. Right, okay, that's back where it should be. Okay, right. So where were we up to? Let's have a look. Right, okay, so we next needed, right. So what we were, the step we were on previously, is going to pull that up a little bit more. There we go. We need to attach this to the yellow and black wires. Gosh. I don't know how they expect you to do this. I really do not. Right, I've got a knot in there. That's another knot. Right, okay, so that's step 22 done. Okay, so step 22. Oh, gosh. We missed a step. I'm sure we have. So we've done that one coming out up through there. Yep. Right, hang on. Right, so we need this next one coming up. Oh, God. What if it asks us to cable tie this in? I mean, what? Right, so that's coming out. Coming around here. Right, okay. Yeah, it is asking us to cable tie it in. Again to that yellow and black one again. Cut these wires off the back of this video. Really doing my head in. Right. I'm going to put an extra knot in there just to make sure. Right, okay. Right, I'm just going to grab my tweezers and just train this a little bit better. Right. Do believe that is that step done. Yeah, it is. Okay. Right. So moving on next. Oh gosh. Right. Okay. Next it wants us to use this wire here. This wire is 48G. It's going to pop down there and sort of come up following the same as the other one. But then it wants us to cable tie it off just round that corner. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get this started. I'm not going to worry about the wire just at the moment. I know it has dropped to the floor. I just want to get this started. I'm going to tuft the wire in and then tighten it up. Right. I'm going to put an extra knot in there just to make sure that stays in place. Right, okay. What I can do now is I can put that back out on the other side. Okay. Right, so we've now done that. That's step 24. Right, so these two wires here need to go into these little sort of junction boxes on near the radio here. But I'm going to glue mine. So what I might do is I might get a fresh cocktail stick. Right, okay. Let's get a bit of glue out. I see no reason why not to glue these, because they are going to come out. You just know they are, really. So it doesn't say to glue them, but I just don't see the logic in not gluing them and having a pain down the line. Right, okay. So the first one is going in, and then the second one going in. Okay, that's them two in. Okay, so them two are now in. Next, it wants us to do the ones that are coming up. And we have, oh gosh, 4 of them. But there is one slightly longer to go onto the other side. So I think that's best place to start, really. So let's do that. That's going in this far one. And then what I might do is I might just take a quick short break while that super glue goes off of that one, because I can see it coming out once we start fiddling with the others, and I don't want that to happen. Right, that's in place. I'm just going to have a 5-minute breather, and then we'll continue this. Okay, so that glue's now gone off. What I'm going to do is glue the other 3 wires in. Now it's right, okay. Let's get some glue. So it is this one down there. Putting wires in. And then the 2 sort of next to it. Is that correct? Yes. Okay, right, so here we go. I think this one down here is going to be the hardest because it's a little bit inaccessible. Right, that's in. Oh, I was right, that was quite inaccessible. We'll get one of the other wires. Get that in. Right, that's in. And then the last wire will be right next to it. This one has been a pain. It's bent the wrong way. Okay, I believe that's in. Yes. Right, that's that stage done. So that's stage 26 done. Right, so 27 is the radio wires. Now, I don't know with this being a mod whether this is going to work or not. But we'll try. They're going in. Oh God. One there. One there. I'm doing my best with this one, I think. Right, I think that's... no. Thought I had one in. Turned out I didn't. Right, I'm just going to see if I can drop a little bit of glue onto that. Hold it in place. Right, that's held in place. I might do the same with the other. So I'll get it in place and then drop a bit of glue on it to keep it in place. Right. Right. So I'm just going to leave that there for a few seconds. Oh, hope you're still hanging in there with me on this one. Not the easiest to do. Right. Right, I'm trying to just use a bit more glue. I'm going to need some more out anyway. Right. That's a bit more glue on there because that doesn't want to stay in position at all. So how's everybody else's day today? I am here doing Delorean absolutely crazy wires. Right, come on, stick. Just do what you're supposed to do and stick. And never come apart again. Nope, still not stuck. We ain't got much more to go, but blooming heck. Right, come on, stick. Come on. I think it would have been a painted part as well. The super glue was reacting with the paint. And that's one of the reasons it doesn't want to stay in. Right, just trying to hold it there with the toothpick, cocktail stick. I don't know anymore. Right, that's in place. Oh, right, okay, so next are the three coming up by these three here, and they're going into the final three holes. No, that's come out now. Didn't want to play ball. Try again. Just being patient with this thing, guys. That's the only thing you can do, is just try and be as patient as you can be. I mean, it's not the easiest of issues to do. I have to admit that. But it is what it is. Right, that's in place. Okay, so all we've got now is these final three. And separate them. There we go. And they're going to go in these three final holes here. But that's still not stage complete. Because we've still got some more wires to sort out. We've got no more parts put on the car, which is great. But we have got some more wires to sort out. Right, okay. First one in the best we can. Guys, I haven't swore at this yet. Don't know if I could do this issue and not have a break. Because it is not the easiest to do. once you get them in there, you're fine. Just getting them there. It says when one's just popped out. Oh no, it hasn't. Right, hang on. Make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. I am doing it right. There was 4 of them and I thought, well, there's only 3 holes. But then it wants one of them to go down into this hole just here. It's not making our lives easy. Right. Okay, we can do this. We can, and we will succeed in doing this. Right, that's that bit done. Whoa! Blooming, wow. Okay. So the last thing we need to do now is these wires need to go into this back here. So, wants us to start with a red one. Just one red one, not 2. Right, that's the red one in. Next is the yellow. That's yellow. Then a red. A red. Then a blue. Right, that's them in, and then we've got some more to the side, so it's exactly the same sequence. So red, need a yellow one, yellow, another red, we need a blue, and then we've got a red one, and we need to put it into this tiny, tiny hole down there. So the glue is coming out, and will be glued. Oh! And that's it. We have done it. That is this stage complete. That's 29 steps. And if you look at it, there we have all the wiring for the Delorean. I'm happy how that's all gone in and done. And yeah, that were epic. That were absolutely epic. That was a lot to do in a lot of time, but I'm really chuffed on how that's come out. So that is issue 48, finally done. Well, wow, what a build that was. Good, my goodness. I do not know how long this video is going to be, guys. I don't know, because obviously I've stopped and started, but that is issue 48. There's going to be no cuts in this video whatsoever. So what you're actually going to see in it is what actually happened and how I tackled it. I think it's always best to do it that way. And yeah, I am absolutely over the moon. It's done. It's completed. And yeah, I mean, issue 49, we've got more wires. I have issue 49 here. So we've got more wires to put in and whatnot and more stuff. But yeah, 48, wow, what an issue that it was. But yeah, I'm glad I did it the way I did it. I'm glad I researched how to do it. And I'm glad that it's all gone smoothly. So thanks for watching, everybody. And stay safe. Bye for now. And I'll catch you next time.